What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. Today we are doing a follow-up to the Kobe Consolidation that we started a few weeks ago. So if you missed that first video we did, I'll drop in the description, I'll drop a link to that video down here, as well as in a pinned comment if you missed that one and want to go check it out. Essentially, the whole plan was to get a bunch of Kobe cards that I had in my PC that I didn't really love and could kind of do without. So I figured, why not put those into a bigger, better, more expensive Kobe card. So I had 21 Kobe Bryant cards, a bunch of rookies, all base rookies, ungraded cards, along with a few inserts, parallels, things like that. So all those cards were sent off to Consignment with PC Sports Cards. They're the company I use for all my PSA group submissions and all the consignment I do on eBay. So all those cards just sold a few days ago. So we're going to take a look at a few things. We'll take a look at the list of cards that we sent in. So again, it was 21 cards. I had estimates for how much I thought they might sell for. And then we'll take a look at how much they actually sold for, and then how much money is left over after consignment fees that we can then put towards a new Kobe card. And it was a lot of fun so far, so I hope you guys enjoy this series. Hopefully we can do it with some more players and other cards going forward. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at those Kobe cards. Okay, so when I started this project, I wanted a way to track everything. So I put together this really simple spreadsheet with just a few fields. We've got our card description on the left, then we've got our estimated sales price, and then I left spaces for the actual sale price and the actual payout. So that actual payout is going to be all the money I'm left over with after consignment fees and all of that. So looking at the estimated sales price, all I did was I just looked up comps, recent sold prices for all the cards in this list. I tried to stay on the low side. I didn't want to overestimate too much. I wanted to be realistic. I did see some comps lower than the prices I had in here, but also I've seen a lot higher with raw cards. You never really know what they're going to sell for based on condition, even though I knew I was selling relatively good condition cards. So scrolling down to the bottom, you can see the estimated total I was looking at was $385. And so I assume that will be enough to kind of upgrade my way into a better Kobe Bryant card for my PC. So now let's go ahead and take a look at my PC Sports Cards profile to see what all these cards sold for and what the actual payout is going to look like. Okay, now let's take a look at my PC Sports Cards profile page. So here we're going to see all the data for all the cards that I sent in for a consignment, and then what they sold for, and then what the payout amounts are. So in this first big column here is the description of each card. So again, similar to what we just looked at on the last spreadsheet, but this description is what the description looked like when they listed the cards on eBay as the auction titles. Then we've got our sales price over here, and then our payout over there. So obviously the payout is just the sales price minus whatever the consignment fees are. So I'm not going to get too much into PC Sports Cards and their consignment fees and all that. If you're interested in consigning with them or have any questions, you can always check out their website, pcsportscards.com, and all the information is there. But for most of these cards, the payout was, I think, about 83%, which is their typical payout for anything under $50, and most of these cards were under $50. And just in general, a little bit of information on why I decided to use consignment. I know in the comments on the first video I did about this consolidation process, a lot of people asked things like, why aren't you selling them yourself? Or, you might make some more money if you listed these for buy it now and took best offers. My goal though was just to package them all up, send them for a consignment, kind of have a one and done process. I didn't want cards sitting there waiting to get sold. And you guys might see a lot of videos I post on YouTube and things I post on Instagram and stuff like that, but the cards are not even close to a full-time job for me. This is just a hobby. I do have a full-time job and a whole life outside of cards. So just to try and find the time and effort it would take to sell all these individually is just a little bit more than I have capacity for at the moment. So it's just easier to send these to consignment through a place like PC Sports Cards. And I always typically get pretty good sales on a lot of these. It is a gamble sometimes. They start all the auctions at 99 cents. And if nobody bids on it, then nobody bids on it. And then that's it. You don't sell the card. And sometimes if you get one bid and it sells for 99 cents, then that's it. And that's all you're going to get. So you're not going to get much of a payout on something like that. But I figure with Kobe cards, there'd be enough people looking at these, and PC Sports Cards has enough people following them that check their auctions on a regular basis and things like that. So I wasn't too concerned that these would sell, drastically below comps or anything like that. But that's just some background on why I decided to use a consignment service to get all these cards sold. And if you look at the prices, again, we'll go back to the original spreadsheet in a minute. But I did get pretty lucky, and a lot of these did sell for over the estimate that I originally had in my spreadsheet. So scrolling down, you'll just get to see the full list of all the cards we have in here. That rookie exclusives one was the last one we had there. But this is what it looks like on the PC Sports card side. So now that we see all these cards sold, now let's go back to the original spreadsheet. We'll compare the estimated value, the actual sale value, and then the payout, and we'll look at our totals from there. All right, we're back here now on the original spreadsheet that we looked at earlier with the estimated sales price for all the cards, as well as now the actual sales price and the actual payout that we just looked at in my PC Sports card account. So now all that information is here in the spreadsheet to compare what everything sold for versus the estimates. And looking on down the line here, I see a lot of pretty nice sales. Nothing super huge, but it was nice to see a lot of these outperform the estimates. I did have kind of low estimates on a lot of these, and I sort of did that on purpose, hoping that a lot of these cards would outperform the estimates. So it was nice to see that did happen, and we didn't really have much underperform. And if you even look at the actual payout, which is the actual sales price minus the consignment fees, some of the payouts were higher than even the estimates on their own without those consignment fees factored in. As we scroll down, you'll see more outperforming sales. The only two that didn't quite outperform were the Gravity Denied. This one sold for $78 compared to the $80 estimate, so pretty close, but not quite there. But the one that really shocked me was this Photographer's Proof from Stadium Club, serial number to $199. I assumed the serial numbered Kobe from the mid-2000s would sell a lot better. I was hoping to get more in the $30 range, so that sale was kind of a bummer. I might have just kept that card if I realized it was going to sell so cheap, but what's done is done, and overall had some really good sales. So we see here almost $100 over the estimate for the actual sale, so that was really nice to see overall. And then the actual payout almost equaled the estimate, and so that actual payout, that's the money that's in my PC Sports card account now. So that money is just sitting there ready to use to put towards a new Kobe. One cool thing about PC Sports cards that I could potentially do is obviously they're a big consigner. I just consigned all these cards through them. If someone else decides to consign a Kobe card that I have on my wish list that I'm looking to get, if it goes through PC Sports cards, I don't even need to take this money out of the account and put it in a separate account to bid on eBay and then pay. If it goes up on eBay, I bid it and I win, and it was sold through PC Sports cards, I can reach out to them and they will apply my consignment funds directly to that eBay win. So that would be pretty cool if I could find that. But I'm interested to see what you guys think as well. Let me know what you thought about this whole consignment journey I'm on with upgrading my Kobe collection. Let me know what card you think might be good to pick up in that range. And I'm okay going a little bit over this range as well. If almost $400 in funds now, but if I see something that's like $500, I'd be okay throwing another $100 in to get a card if it's something I really like. But hopefully I can pick up something soon and post a new video here with whatever card I end up picking up. But that's going to do it for this video. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one.